Hello, Ellen. Ellen, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. I'm going to put you. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
All right, good. It's pretty windy here, so I've got you. I'm going to put my headphones on. It helps to eliminate some of the noise. Should help to eliminate some of the noise, background noise.
Okay,
So
great.
your husband's working out back there. All right, doing pullovers. All right, great. Well, hey, listen, I'm glad you came on early, so you feel comfortable getting started with the group.
Yeah, good. If this is, the ocean is high today, and if that's too much noise, I can probably move. So let me know.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. That's kind of, I mean, it's pretty windy here as well. So
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so I have some noise canceling earphones, and
Yeah,
that should help. Good morning, Olivia.
Good morning, Ellen. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning.
So we can hear you, but we can't see you. Oh, there she is.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Olivia.
I keep trying new angles, but nothing makes it skinny.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think you got a lot of light around.
Well,
Yeah,
how is everybody today?
Good today. Yeah.
Good.
How about you?
Yes. I'm glad you're here, Ellen.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I need a backup against these guys.
Yeah, right. I get that. I hope I can keep up with you. I'm going to try.
You will. Jordan?
Olivia, you're breaking up. Yeah.
Jordan, I have to leave at 11 because I have another Zoom meeting with AAUW National.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if I disappear, that's where I went.
Understandable. Now, can you guys see and hear me clearly? I have a strong signal, but I just want to make sure you guys can see and hear me clearly. I have earphones on just to try to cancel out this. It's pretty windy, so here, so I'm just trying to cancel out some of the noise.
Yeah, it is windy.
Yeah, Olivia, you're breaking up a little bit, so I don't know. You know, we just may want to watch that a little bit. You kind of, when you were speaking, you kind of came in and out.
Okay.
Now you seem fine now, but I'll keep you posted. Just so I want to make sure that I am able to communicate with you. Well, we're waiting on John, and then we'll dive right in. How are you both doing? How are you both feeling?
Good. I see all that baby stuff.
See all the
all the baby stuff in the background. I love it.
Oh yeah, tricycles, bicycles, all kinds of stuff.
Those were the days. Oh my goodness. Great.
I was, for some reason, the Zoom didn't record the Tai Chi session yesterday.
Huh.
So unfortunately, I was unable to post that online. However, up there is, I did a video of that posture and movement that we did yesterday. So
good.
So everything's kind of and I organized it so it's all in succession. You'll have a video. What you have in addition to the class videos, you'll have a video of the Qigong series that we do, right? There's also a video of, it's called the opening, right? So that's the first movement. There's a video of ward off left, ward off right, and then I just posted a video of what's called roll away and press. So,
Great.
yeah, and those videos run about, I think, 5 to 10 minutes. So you can actually kind of watch them in succession. And at the end of that final video, I go through the entire form, or I go through that up to that point. So
that's good because I had trouble with the last part of that. Yeah.
It's tricky, right? It's new.
Yeah.
It's new. Olivia's got it. Yeah.
I get hung up on the last part with my hands.
Yeah. You know, it's tricky, right? It's just a lot of nuance, right? So it's this here, roll away, and then press, right? So here, roll, turn, roll away, and press. Yeah. Repetition, right? Repetition. Yeah. But those videos are up there for you guys. Okay. Please use them.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, it's such a practice that if you can kind of get in the pattern of, even that's like the first thing you do. You come out, you brush your teeth, you get, you get started with the day, and you come out on your lanai, and you just do that. You know, do that form 3 times.
And you brush your teeth.
My goal for you guys, hopefully before, but depends on who you're talking to. That's for my girls.
Yeah, right.
Right, but you know, I mean, that's kind of how, you know, if you can make it that much of a habit, it's amazing how it affects your life. You know, at least it does for me. So, and my goal for you guys is to get you up to, Olivia knows that she's done it with me before, but get you up to the first section of the form, and then you can just kind of repeatedly do that, right? Just that first, you know, and again, it's that repetitive, mindful movement that really has a profound effect on, you know, on your whole mind body system. Let me check in with John, make sure he's okay. Let me check down here and see if he jumped on with us yet. Nope, not yet. Well, as long as you guys are okay with it, I'll give John just another minute or two. I'll shoot him a text if he doesn't sign on soon. And then we'll go ahead and get started. And what we'll do is we'll start off today with just a little bit of Qigong, some standing mobility, all the stuff that we've always done. Then we'll move into a little bit more vigorous kind of mobility practices. Again, stuff that we've done, stuff that we often do as exercises that we're going to actually do today as a little bit of balance/mobility work. And then we'll dive into your strength training, doing a couple of series with your strength training. Just shoot Mr. Holiday a text. Oh, there he is. All right. Hey, John.
Okay. We're good.
Morning, John.
Hello. How's everybody? Good.
All right. John, you doing good? Feeling good?
I'm feeling, on a scale of 10, I'm going to give myself a good 8.
All right.
All right. John, I just so you're aware, and I may have texted you guys yesterday. I forgot if I did, but I did shoot a video of that last movement, roll away and press.
Oh yeah.
And it is on the in the Tai Chi playlist on YouTube. So
Good.
yeah.
Good.
And if you all ever lose track of the link to that, you can just shoot me a text and I'll send it to you. Or you can actually just go onto my YouTube channel. It's literally my first and last name. If you look under playlist, you'll find Zoom Tai Chi. You'll have all that.
Good.
All right. Well, let's begin, you guys. Again, hopefully you can hear me okay. Please tell me if you can. I've got these noise-canceling earphones on just to try to. It's been pretty windy here, so I don't know how much that'll interfere with our sound, but please let me know if it does. So let's just start off with, we're going to do kind of as we've been doing, right? We're going to just do a little standing mobility, and then we'll actually make it a little bit more vigorous, and then we'll dive into your strength training. So let's just start off again, just a little bit of articulating movement first with the head and neck. So let's just turn, look over that right shoulder, exhaling all the air out of your lungs, and then inhale, bring it back to center. And then as you exhale, look over that opposite shoulder all the way over, and then as you inhale, come back to center. Same thing, right? You're going to exhale fully as you twist, inhale back to center, exhale fully as you twist, inhale back to center. One more time, exhale fully as you twist. Inhale back to center. Last time to the other side. Exhale. And then inhale back to center. Mouth closed, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth. You're going to exhale, look down, chin to the chest. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Open up in the front of the throat. Exhale down, chin to the chest. Inhale up. Exhale down, chin to the chest. Inhale, looking up. One more time. Exhale down, chin to the chest. Inhale, looking up. And then just looking straight out. And from here, right, we're going to go, we do this often, right? We're going to go ear to the shoulder. So we're going to drop the ear gently to the shoulder. And then you're just going to roll the chin down towards your chest. You'll bring the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. And then again, you'll just roll the chin down to your chest. Ear to the shoulder. Roll the chin to the chest. Ear to the shoulder. Roll the chin to the chest. And you can just let the shoulders relax. You can let your kind of posture kind of slouch with this as well. We're just mobilizing gently in that upper thoracic head and neck. Let's just go one more time in each direction. Roll, exhale down, inhale up. And then we're just going to bring that chin to the chest and then just look straight up and out. And then we'll shrug those shoulders up and back, just mobilizing in those shoulder blades. Great, you guys. And then let's just go one at a time and try to make that range of motion as much as you can. Right? Just really pull that shoulder back. Let's just go one more in each direction. And then what I want you to do is I want you to bring them both forward, right? Roll them forward, almost like you're doing a breaststroke, right? But you're just moving those shoulders. Again, we're just going to create some mobility in that thoracic spine. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We'll take the arms, right? We're going to inhale, reach out, just like your Tai Chi. We'll bring it around and down. And you can make these circles as big as feels comfortable for you, but you're going to inhale up and out, exhale down, around and down. Inhale up and out, exhale around and down. Inhale up and out, exhale around and down. And sometimes when I do this, I really kind of even let some flexion happen at my spine, flexion extension, right? And just kind of just get that mobility all throughout that whole system. One more time, and then down, and then let's reverse, right? So we're going to go out to the sides, forward and down. So you're going to inhale out to the sides, exhale forward and down. Inhale out to the sides, exhale forward and down. Inhale out to the sides, exhale forward and down. Inhale out to the sides, exhale forward and down. Let's go one more. Inhale out to the sides, exhale forward and down. And then just shake out the arms a little bit. And we did this, I think I did this with all you guys the other day. Arms are gonna go out straight, palms facing down. And here we're just gonna articulate some rotational range of motion. So what we're gonna do from here is you're gonna go palms up, thumbs back. Then you're gonna go palms down, and you're going to rotate them, right? So the palms are going to end up kind of going up, and the thumbs are going back as well. And you just follow your range of motion. So you're going to inhale, you're going to externally rotate, you're going to exhale, you're going to internally rotate. Inhale, externally rotate, exhale, internally rotate. One more time. Inhale, externally rotate, exhale, internally rotate. Great. And again, we're just kind of moving through that, articulating that range of motion. Now, again, I just want you to shake it out a little bit. We'll make gentle, soft fists with your hands, and you're just going to rotate at the elbows. Rotate out. Yeah, great. And then let's rotate in, so we'll change that direction. Yeah, great. Great, you guys. And then again, just kind of shake it out. Now what I want you to do is you're going to take your hands, you're going to interlace your fingers, and we're just going to kind of, seems a little weird, but you're going to kind of wave. And really this is just designed for fingers, designed for wrists. And then if you can, it's going to probably feel a little weird. See if you can reverse it. It's a little trick for your brain too this morning. And shake it out. Great, you guys. So from here, we'll come into that constant bear. Three, two, last one. Great. Hands on the hips, feet hip width apart, and we'll just roll those hips. Yeah, just mobilizing in the hips. And one more rotation, then we'll do that same thing in the other direction. And again, you can make these circles as large or as small as feels right for you. You can make them as vigorous as feels right for you. We're just kind of circumducting or rotating in that hip joint. Let's go one more time. And then we'll go feet inside hip width apart, so almost together, but give yourself a little bit of a stance, right? Hands on the knees, and again, we'll just come into that. We'll mobilize those ankles a little bit. Yeah, great. And then we'll just reverse that direction. And then we'll come on up, and to the extent that feels comfortable, see if you can. If you need to, you can always find a little bit of support, but we're going to roll the ankles a little bit. All right, so we're going to make circles with your feet, right? And if you need to, you can find a little bit of support and make those circles with your feet, right? So we're just mobilizing in that ankle joint. And then we'll just reverse, right? We'll do the opposite. And then we'll do the same thing on that other side, right? And take your time. If you need to support yourself, find some support. We're just putting a little bit of mobility in here. And then when you're ready, you're just going to reverse that direction. And it's going to feel really awkward on one side. Balance is going to feel awkward on one side. And the rotation is going to be delayed on one side. Great, you guys. And then what we're going to do is just kind of shake it out a little bit. And from here, we're going to come up into a calf raise, right? We're going to come up onto our toes, ball toes. And just rock that back and forth, right? Just gently rock back and forth. Again, if you need some support, find some support. And as you're doing this, what you can do is you can add a little bit of a squat and come up. A little bit of a squat and come up. A little bit of a squat and come up. 3, 2, last one. Great. Now, I don't know if, I'm not sure, Olivia and John, I'm not sure if I did this with you guys the other day, but I know I definitely did it with Ellen. We're going to do a little march pattern. So what you're going to do is you're going to march and you're going to swing opposite arm, opposite leg. So, right, as the left arm goes up, or as the right leg goes up, left leg goes forward, or left arm goes forward, and opposite. Yeah, great. And what I want you to do is think about almost like you had a ball in your hand. You're going to throw that ball forward. Yeah, and you can make this as vigorous or as easy as possible, but I want you to really find the swing in both arm and leg, right? Find the swing in both the arm and the leg. So opposite arm, opposite leg, you're swinging them together in unison. 3, 2, last one. Beautiful, you guys. The last one we're going to do here is we're going to take a wide stance. I think we've all done this before. This is actually, we did this on Monday. Right, so we're going to go heels, shoulder width apart. You're taking your basic squat stance. From here, we're going to come down into a squat, and as we do, right, you're going to scoop down as low as feels right for you. You're going to pick up that laundry, right? So one arm's going to cross over the other. As you come up, you're going to think about tossing that laundry up in the air. As you go down, right, you're going to scoop, this time opposite arm on top. As you come up, you're tossing the laundry in the air, waving the arms out, right? We're going to scoop and toss, scoop and toss. Great. And what I want you to think of as you come up, right, get a little bit of a back bend, right? Exhale down, inhale up, a little bit of a back bend from the hips. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up. 3, inhale up, exhale down. 2, inhale up. Let's just go one more here. Inhale up. Then again, we'll come back into that constant bear. Beautiful, you guys. How you feeling?
Good.
All right. So we're going to start off with a sumo style deadlift. Again, you guys have all done these before. Let's grab, John, actually all three of you, we're going to grab your 20-pound dumbbell. Grab a 20-pound dumbbell. Well, also, we'll go ahead and get a few other things as well. So we're going to go 20-pound dumbbell. We're going to go push-ups, John's favorite. John gets to do them on the floor. Ellen and Olivia, let's grab your bench. Let's make sure your bench is handy. And actually, John, make sure your bench is handy too.
Okay.
Because you're going to be doing. That's if your husband's done with it, Ellen. If not, we can always use this day bed right there. All right. And I've got one more request for you guys. Olivia, you're going to grab the 10. John, you're going to grab a 15. And Ellen, you're going to grab one more dumbbell. You're going to make sure your 8 is handy.
Okay.
And Ellen, we may find that as we go into that push-up, you may find that your day bed feels better on your wrist. We'll just experiment with that and see. But all right, so we got everything. Everybody's good to rock and roll.
Yep.
So we're going to start off with that sumo style deadlift. So this is where, again, we're going to take that squat stance. Right? You're going to take that squat stance, and we're going to reach down. We're going to grab that dumbbell, keep it close to the body, and you're going to grab that dumbbell in this position right here. Right? Again, we're going to send the hips back and come up. Right? Keep that dumbbell close to the body. Squeeze the glutes, drive through the floor as you come up. Yeah, great. Ellen, take your feet just a little bit wider. Yeah, there you go. And again, just make sure we're sitting those hips back. You want to find that tension in your hamstrings and glutes. And let's go. We're going to go 15 to 20 here. Yeah, great. Great, great, great. Olivia, just make sure those arms stay straight. Yeah. Yep. Ellen, how you doing over there?
I think, okay. Do I look weird?
What's that? Yep. You want shoulder width apart, feet slightly turned out. Yeah, and you're just going to sit those hips back. It'll come right to it. Find that stretch in your hamstrings and glutes. Stand straight up, right? Sit the hips back. Find that stretch in your hamstrings and glutes. Yeah, perfect, Ellen. That's great. John, how many did you get?
20.
All right, beautiful. Great. Yeah, great, you guys. Again, arms nice and long, arms nice and straight. This is lightweight for you, Olivia, so this is probably why you want to kind of bend those elbows. Great, you guys. Ellen, how many did you get?
4. I'll catch up.
What's that?
I just got 4 or 5.
How are you doing with this?
Fine. Good.
Okay, so let's go 10 to 15. Go 10 to 15, Ellen.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, John, Olivia, you guys are going to go into your push-up. So John, right, taking it to the floor. Again, use your yoga block to limit that range of motion to no further than elbow in line with your shoulder. Olivia, right, you're going to take, this is where you're going to go here. Shoulders back and down. Yeah. Awesome. Now, Ellen, so I want you to we're just checking in with those wrists. If you feel, we usually have you a little bit more elevated than that bench. So it may be a good idea to actually start you off on your day bed, right?
Okay.
So fingers slightly turned out. You're pressing through the outside edge of those palms, right? Shoulders back and down, chest stays a little lifted. So for all of you guys, let's just go 8 to 12 on this first set. Olivia, if 12 feels pretty easy, go for 15. John, 8 to 12. Ellen, 8 to 12. Yeah. Now, Ellen, you know what I'd like you to do? Turn your fingers out just a little bit. Think about pressing a little bit more through the pinky side of your palm, shoulders back and down, and see how that feels. Yeah, great. Awesome. Yeah, that's perfect, John. It's a little high, John. Hey, John, can you put it the other way?
Ouch.
Those few inches make a big difference, huh?
Ah.
And that may be a little low.
Oh my God.
Again, you're just going to go 8 to 12, right? 8 to 12. All right, you guys. I know. All right, let's go back to it, right? We're going to go back to that deadlift, right? So we'll go back, we'll grab that dumbbell, we'll come back into your deadlift. John, how many did you get?
I got 8.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Olivia, what about you?
Well, I kept going to 15.
That's good. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Ellen, what about you?
I got like 12.
Okay, that's great. Again, especially first set, we err on the side of a little less than more. Ellen, when you're ready, you're going to jump right in. Again, we're going to come back into that Romanian style deadlift, just below the knees. So again, all of you guys are finding that tension in your hamstrings and glutes. Yeah, John, just keep thinking hips back just that little bit more. Hips back, don't let the knees shoot forward. Keep sending those hips back. Find that tension in your hamstrings and glutes. Yeah, great. Awesome, you guys. Find that tension, hamstrings and glutes. Exhale, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes, stand up nice and tall. All right, so again, same thing. Let's go 10 to 15. 15 feels easy. Take it to 18 to 20. Yeah. John, how many did you get?
20.
Okay. Awesome. Olivia.
20.
All right. Ellen.
12.
All right. Nice work. Awesome, you guys. So again, we'll come back into your push-up. Yeah. So again, 8 to 12, right? 8 to 12. 12 feels easy. Go for 15. Olivia, that's going to be a little easy for you, just based on everything, stuff, what we've done in the past. So again, on your final set, we're going to do 3. On your final set, we may take you a little further, but go 10 to 15. Shoulders back and down, elbows slightly in, pressing to the outside edge of your palm. Great, you guys. Inhale, exhale, drive out. Inhale, exhale, drive out. Yeah, that's a little low for you, John. But I think
Yeah.
it going up the
Yeah.
lengthwise is probably a little too high. Yeah,
I thought I had a yoga block somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
I think you did. Yeah, that's okay. Whereas, I mean, the depth that you're going to naturally looks good. It does.
Yeah,
It's challenging.
it is
How many
challenging.
did you get? John, how many did you get? John, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. How
I got
many did you say? You got 10. All right.
Yeah.
Olivia, what about you?
Well, I hope
She's
I'm
still
doing
going.
it right. Did 20.
Just keep that core engaged, right? Don't let those hips come forward, right? As you
Yes.
start to fatigue, those hips start to kind of wave forward a little bit. You just want to keep that nice solid plank position. That's the big challenge. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, keep that core nice and engaged. Ellen, what about you?
Yeah, I did 12 or 13.
That's great. That's perfect. Awesome. We got one final set, you guys. Again, we'll go back to that deadlift, finding that tension in your hamstrings and glutes. Just remember, just keep sitting the hips back, right? Keep sitting the hips back. Find that tension. You want to feel that hamstring get a little tight, glutes get a little tight, and then again, you're going to come straight up. Make sure as you're in that bottom position, you want to be able to see that logo on your shirt if there was a mirror right in front of you. Yeah, great, you guys. And one thing about a deadlift is you want to think about keeping somewhat of a vertical shin, right? So what tends to want to happen is we tend to want to let the knees shoot forward. I want you to keep, Ellen, you're doing great, right? But what you want to do is you don't want those knees to come forward. You don't want to squat, right?
Okay.
But you look good, yeah. I actually want you to let your knees release a little bit more forward. Yeah, and just keep that dumbbell close back to your body. Yes, great. Again, you guys, we're going 10 to 15. 15 feels easy, go for 20. Awesome. John, how many did you get?
20.
All right. Last time you got 2 20s and 1 15. Olivia, what about you?
20.
All right, nice work. Great. Ellen, you look solid.
And then we have one more of these.
One more push-up. I know you love them, John. That's why I try to include them at least once a month.
Thank you so much. Came into this thing feeling like an 8, and now I'm down to a 7.
Shoulders back and down, right? And just watch those arms, right? Watch that shoulder joint. The more we keep the shoulders back and down, the more we kind of rotate those elbows in just a little bit and press to the outside edge of the palm. It helps to protect that shoulder joint. Great, you guys. Yeah, and Olivia, you just want to don't let those hips come back as you press up. Try to keep everything nice, this nice solid plank position.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, you guys. John, how many did you get?
10.
All right.
Ow.
Awesome. Ellen, how many did you get?
Good. I did like 17.
Hey, all right. Olivia, how many did you get?
20.
Nice.
Oh, good, Olivia.
I cheat a lot. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Jordan counts every one of our movements.
Yeah.
Has 3 eyes.
Yeah. Right.
This actually does make it easier to a certain extent. All right. So I'm not like looking around the room. I'm actually just staring at a screen. I can watch all your bodies move. All right. So we're moving on, you guys. Here's what we've got. We do these a lot as well. We're gonna go ball. Actually, I want to change this up on you guys. We're gonna go we're gonna go a single legs. I know I was just getting that win just a little while ago. It's calmed down here now. We're gonna do a single leg split squat. Now, again, we've all done this before. I know John has a pole handy. Olivia has a pole handy. Ellen, and you may not need one, but what we're going to do, let me show you guys. So we're just going to go, and you don't necessarily need a pole, but it sometimes can be helpful because we're going to focus a little bit more on the, I want you to focus a little bit more on strength and balance with this. But what you're going to do, right, is we're going to do a single leg split squat. So imagine you had like a bag of groceries right there that you were picking up. Not going to go that low, but the idea, right, is you're just stepping back, bending that knee, again, only as far as feels right for you. Obviously, Olivia, we just have to watch your depth on that left side, right? But you're just tapping back and forth. Ellen, let's start you off with your 8. Olivia, where are my notes?
10?
Yeah, 10. And John, you're 15. Right, so again, we're just stepping back. And so this is not a lunge, you're not hinging, right? This is the torso stays fairly upright. It's a single leg squat. Right? And again, you're only going to a depth that feels right for you. And we're just being mindful of knees, right? Being super mindful of knees. Great. Now, John, what I want you to do is take a little bit more bend at that front knee. Right? Let that front knee release a little bit more forward. So this would be the exact opposite, right, of that deadlift. With a deadlift, we were trying to keep the knee stationary. With this, you're trying to let that knee release forward. Yeah. And weight stays grounded through that back heel. Grounded through the front heel, right? But again, and letting the knee release gently forward. Yeah, all right. Great, you guys. And again, let's go with this first set. We're just gonna go 8 to 12. 12 feels really easy, go for 15. 8 to 12, 12 feels really easy, going for 15. Awesome. And we'll do that same thing on that other side. Great, you guys. And we're going to end up doing 2 sets of this. So as soon as you're powered this side, I want you to just rest, let your body recover a little bit, grab water if you need to, and then we're going to come back and we're going to go just one more set on each side.
Okay, let me get water.
How's everybody feeling?
One side's harder than the other.
Yeah. I mean, your left side's going to be always just that much more challenging to bend, right?
I made some really good fresh turmeric and ginger tea. You chop it all up, boil it for about 20 minutes, and put it in the refrigerator, and then strain it. And it's really powerful. So you dilute it with either hot water or cold water. Really good.
That sounds great. Have you been doing that for a while, Olivia?
I just started yesterday. And a little bit of lemon juice.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That sounds delicious.
Good
We'll be right over.
Good for inflammation. Yeah, right.
That's very good for inflammation. Hopefully this will help.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so again, we're going to go back to it. We're going to come back into that split squat, right? Just letting that knee release forward, going down just as much as feels right for you. Again, we're letting that knee release forward as that front heel grounds down, right? Look at this. Front knee release forward as that front heel grounds down. And only as far as feels right for your knee. And again, this final set, we'll just go 10 to 15. Yeah, great. Now, Ellen, you know what I want you to do is just make sure that back foot is actually tapping, right? So you want to stay grounded on that back foot. Otherwise, what ends up happening is we kind of turn it more into a hinge. But I want you to think a little bit more of a single leg squat, right?
Okay.
So that knee's releasing forward just as much as the hips releasing back, if not even somewhat a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. Great, you guys. Again, 10 to 15 on this final set.
It's hard.
Yeah, right. It's going to be, especially again, everybody feels more comfortable in a different pattern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So did you guys get both sides?
Yes.
All right. John, how many did you get?
I got 12 both times. I thought those were pretty hard for me, especially if I did them right.
Okay. All right. Where did you feel that?
In my quads and in my glutes, I think.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah. Yeah. It should be a little bit more quad, right?
Yeah.
Hence the idea of releasing that knee forward. So you got 2 sets of 12. Ellen, what about you?
I didn't get to my other side. I'll do it later.
Oh. No. Go right to it.
Yeah, we got time. This will give us time to rest.
Oh, you guys aren't going to rest.
Yeah, we'll do the constant bear, right, Olivia?
Yeah, great. Now, Ellen, what I want you to do is let that left knee release a little bit more as well, right? And think about keeping that torso a little bit more upright, right? You know, you're reaching down, you're grabbing those bag of groceries. Yeah, great. There you go. And let that left arm hang straight. Olivia, how many did you get?
10 both times. I could feel
Both
it in
sides?
the glute. Yeah.
Okay.
But my left knee started doing things, so I stopped at 10.
Yeah, I mean, we have to watch it. Again, this is one of those, especially for your left knee, that we can always have you hinge if we just have you hinge more, and then you can still get. It's going to be more hamstring and glute, but we just don't want to wear out that knee. You know, there's
No.
no point in, so please respect that.
Yes.
All right, you guys. Ellen, how many did you get?
I got 10 on that side.
Okay. Let me just write that down. All right. Yeah, so here's some. Hey, it's a little like you're drinking tea.
Oh my God.
It looks a little more like a Chardonnay or maybe that tequila that you like so much.
Yeah.
Or Long Island iced tea.
The tequila comes at 4:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So just a little bit of logistics, just to kind of get it in, get it for you to visualize. Anytime we deadlift, right? Deadlift is, you want to think minimal knee bend, maximal hip bend, right? Anytime we deadlift. So notice if I'm deadlifting, right, my knees aren't really moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my knees aren't going to, now if I go right down really deep, they're going to move a little bit more, but you keep more of a vertical shin angle when you're deadlifting. Now when we're squatting, right, we want to let those knees release forward. Now we're looking at, a blend of knee bend and hip bend, right? So you're looking at kind of a moderate knee flexion and hip flexion. So just kind of a little for terminology to help you kind of visualize, right? Anytime we deadlift, it doesn't mean it has to be locked out, right? But we want to keep a fairly, like those knees aren't really deviating too much in space, right? It's a pretty vertical shin angle. But again, when we're squatting, we want to think maximal knee bend, maximal hip bend to the extent it feels comfortable. All right, maximal knee bend, maximal hip bend. All right, just again for a little bit of logistics and to help you guys visualize. All right, so now we're going to move on. We're going to grab, Ellen, let's have your 8 handy and your 12 on standby. Olivia, we're going to start off with your 10, and then we end up, last time we did this, we moved to your 20 as well. So you did do a set with your 20. And we actually, we may just have you dive right in with your 20. And Ellen, we may just have you dive right in with your 12. John, you're going to grab your 20.
Is it 120 or 220s?
Just 120.
Okay.
You guys are going to do bench rows.
Okay.
So I think Peter was just doing this, Ellen. You're gonna go 3-point stance, right? So if I'm going to row with my right hand, I'm gonna take a squat stance. I'm gonna hinge, right? So, right, and I'm gonna row. Right, shoulder back and down, elbow drives in, and there's that little bit of rotation. Right? We want that little bit of rotation. So here, palms facing my knee, palms facing my ribs, palms facing my knee, palms facing my ribs. And you're really just packing that shoulder back and down as you rotate, right? Shoulder goes back and down and release. Shoulder back and down and release. Yeah, great. Exhale, pull, inhale, release. Exhale, pull, inhale, release. Great, you guys. And on this first set, let's just go 8 to 12, right? 8 to 12. If 12 feels super easy, go 15. Ellen, I think you use your 8. Your 8 is probably going to be pretty light for you, but that's okay. Let's go 8 to 12. Let's go for 15. Yeah, great job. Just getting that rotation in. Awesome. Olivia looks great. What we'll do is we'll just do that same thing on that other side. And anytime you're doing a row, what I want you to really think about is you want to pause at that end range, right? Just that little bit, right? So you're thinking 1, 2, pull, pause, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, pull, pause, 3, 2, 1. Great, you guys. And Ellen, the only thing I want you to add is add that little bit of rotation. So as you extend, palm rotate down to the palms to your knee. And then as you pull, that thumb's going to point forward, right? And that palm's going to face your ribs. So as you extend, palm faces the knee. As you pull, palm comes towards your ribs. Yeah. Yeah, great. Yep. Exhale. So we're just kind of following the pattern that the body would naturally do. Great, you guys. Again, 12 on the first set. Then we're going to go just like you do with your split squat. We'll rest, recover, grab water if you need to, and then we'll come right into that second set. Right? And on that second set, we're only going to do 2 sets of these. So on the second set, we'll go 10 to 15 if you felt good. If 15 felt easy, then you may want, if you have the ability, take it up and wait. Like Ellen, how many did you get on that with that 8?
I can't remember, like 10 or something.
Okay. All right. So if it felt pretty challenging, stay with that 8.
Okay.
Stay with that 8. And what you can do is just try to challenge yourself a little bit more with a few extra repetitions.
Okay.
Right? So again, we're just going to go one more set of these guys. You guys, you all look solid, right? Yeah, there you go. Ellen, that looks good. Now Ellen, right now, kind of rotating where your palms are pointing out. What I want you to do is, so when you come down, right, your palm's going to face your knees. And then as you pull, that palm faces your ribs, right? Palm faces your knees, palm faces your ribs. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, great, Ellen. Perfect. Great, you guys. John, I want you to slow it down just a little bit on the way down, and then hold that top position. Pause just a little bit. Really feel all those muscles in your back engage, right? Pause a little bit at the top. Squeeze, shoulder back and down. Feel those lats engage. Feel those muscles right underneath that shoulder blade engage, and then slowly release.
I could only do 12.
That's okay. You're using your 20, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, that's great, Olivia. Did you do both sets? Did you do both sets? Olivia?
Yes?
Did you do both sets with your 20?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Both
And did you do 12?
Yeah, both sets 12.
Okay, great. Yeah, great, Ellen. Looking good. Nice, John. Exhale as you pull. Inhale slowly back. You guys look, y'all look solid. All look solid. Olivia, how you feeling? Yeah, you can constant bear it up. Take a sip of your tea.
I feel good.
What's that?
The wind makes me feel stiff.
Does it?
I don't know. I'm just making that up.
That's great. Awesome, you guys. John, how many did you get?
I did 15 both.
All right, nice work. Okay, Ellen, how many did you get?
15 on both.
All right, nice work. All right, you guys, we're moving on. So we're gonna go a little triceps, a little bit of shoulders. So here's what we got. Actually, let me change this up on you guys. Yeah, no, we're gonna go. So we'll grab your Olivia, your 10s, Ellen, your 8, John, your 15, and we're just gonna do some good old tricep kickbacks. Now, it may feel better for you to not put your knee on the bench. John and Ellen, you guys are just we're gonna go knee on the bench, right? This is just good old school tricep kickbacks. Hinge, hand on the bench, right? And you just come into these guys, right? Extend and slowly release. Extend, pause, slowly release. Extend, pause, slowly release. Olivia, you may just feel better in this position right here, especially with your knee. And that goes for any of you guys. If you just feel better with your hand on your bench in this tripod position, go for it. Right, and again, but when you extend, right, extend, hold, pause for a second, then slowly back. Extend, hold, pause for a second, slowly back. And let's just go 8 to 12 on this first set. Yeah, Olivia, you need me an example? Right, pause. These. Nice. Now, Ellen, I want you to think a little bit more from that elbow, right? Make sure you're going from that elbow and not from the shoulder, from that elbow. Yeah, that elbow stays right there. So we're just trying to isolate that tricep. Yeah, that looks great. Great, you guys. Again, 8 to 12, and we'll do that same thing on that other side. Nice work. All right. I'm just pulling out some of these oldies but goodies. Yeah. Ellen, how does that 8 feel?
It feels good, except it hurts my shoulder on this side.
Okay, so I'd much rather you go a little bit lighter and be able to really kind of put your mind into that muscle and get that contraction. If that feels a little heavier, especially if it feels at all kind of unstable in the shoulder, drop that weight.
Okay. Then I would drop it to 8. Is that okay?
I'm sorry?
5.
Yeah, let's drop it to 5. Yeah. You know, especially with an exercise like this, definitely less can often be more, because you're going to be able to get more your more mind into that muscle, and we're trying to isolate this muscle group. So yeah, let's do it. So again, you guys are going to rest, you're going to recover, and we'll do it again, right? We'll, just like with every other single joint or single arm leg thing we're doing, we'll go right back into that second set. And here, right, again, so just with these single joint exercises, we really want to create, that mind muscle connection. So we're going after that tricep in the back of the arm. I'd much rather have you go a little bit lighter if need be, and really feel that muscle contract. You should walk away from this feeling that muscle contract.
Okay.
Great, you guys. You guys all look great. Exhale, pause at the end of it, right? Really feel that muscle contract, then slowly release out, right? Pause at the end, hold that contraction, slowly release out. With some of the bigger stuff that we do, like squats, deadlifts, you're going to feel it kind of all over your body, right? It's going to feel like maybe general fatigue. With these kind of movements, we're really trying to isolate that area. These are Mike Burns' favorite movements.
Yeah.
Trying to feel the pump.
Oh.
Making those guns big, John.
I know.
Problem is, we got nobody to show them off to right now.
I know. Well, Emmy, my dog,
Yeah.
she's pretty impressed.
That's great. Nice. Yeah, Ellen, you look like you got more control. How's this feeling on your shoulder?
Much better, much better.
Great. Olivia, how are you doing?
Okay.
Good. Good. All right. So, Ellen, how many did you get?
I did 12.
Okay. Olivia, was that you or was that Ellen? You guys sound
10.
very similar.
What's the 10?
I did 10 on either side.
So, Ellen, you got 10 exercises?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah, I do that doing that 5. Olivia, what about yourself?
I did 10, 12 with the 2 12s with the 10.
Okay, perfect, great. And John, what about you?
I did 12 repetitions with 15s.
Okay, all right. Next. Olivia, just to give you a heads up, it is 10:50.
10.
What's that?
12 with the 10.
No, I just wanted to tell you, it's you got 10 minutes, right? It's 10:50.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I got my clock going.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Olivia has to take priority over us.
Okay.
So here's what we got. To finish off with, we're going to go, again, and we do these a lot, we're going to go ball hip bridges, and then we're going to go into a plank. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of variations. Olivia, here's what I would like for you to do. I would like for you, and once you know what you guys are going to do, just come right into it. Olivia, you can place your 20-pound dumbbell if you want. But you're going to go ball hip bridges here, right? 20-pound dumbbell. Top, hamstrings and glutes, and then you're going to come into a bench plank, right? Just get everything all fired up. Bench plank.
Okay.
And I'm going to time it for you. You can come right 15 to 20 on those bridges. You can hold that plank for let's go 45 minutes. Ellen, John, here's what I'd like for you both to do. And I'm going to give you 2 options. Ellen, we did this yesterday. Right here. And actually, look how you same thing. Going to come right into a plank on the floor.
Okay.
And again, let's go 30 to 45 seconds on that plank. We're going to go 2 sets of each of these. And you guys can go to it when you're ready. Olivia, you're in a little bit of a shadow, but that's okay. I can see you. Great, you guys. Right, so Ellen, you're actually going to go on the floor. Right, so Yep. So you're going to take your ball.
Oh,
You and John are going to do the same thing. You and John are going to be doing these hip bridges, right? So again, on the floor, knees aren't moving. They're going to stay right there. We're going after those hamstrings, and then you'll both do a plank on the floor. Great, Olivia. You look solid. Yeah. Now, Ellen, remember, so this is the one where your feet are actually going to be on the ball. So instead of your heels, you're actually going to push your feet into the ball. Yeah. Right. And you want to keep that ball pretty close to your body. That's it, Ellen. That's it. That's great. Yeah. Great. Nice. Now, Ellen, what I would like, instead of rolling in and out, I want you just to go up and down. So we're going to go just hip bridge, right, with this guy. Okay? So instead of, we often do that leg curl where you're sending the legs out and in, but I want you on this one to just go up and down, right? So we're just going up and down. Now, again, you guys are not going to go all the way down. We're just going to pulse in and out of it. Yeah, great. Ellen, that looks solid. John, you look good from this angle, but I really can't see anything but your knees. But you look
You're going to trust me. I'm doing it well.
Awesome. Olivia, you're great. Now, I just started your timer, Olivia. We're going 30 to 45 seconds. You're in control. Nice and engaged. Awesome. You guys look good. Ellen, you can go a little more range of motion to that as long as you feel good. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and you want to make sure you have a nice solid base. You want to feel stable. And the wider you take your arms, the more stable you're going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, for all you guys doing, Olivia, you're at 30 seconds.
Okay.
John, Ellen, 15 to 20 on those bridges. You guys are probably coming pretty close. Olivia, you are pow with your plank. So you're going to rest. You're going to recover. And Olivia, as long as you have the time, let's go one more set. But it's 10:54.
Okay.
You're at 10:54. Awesome. Now, John and Ellen, let's actually take you to the floor. Let's put your plank on the floor. Right? And again, we're going to do the same thing. You guys are going to go 30 to 45 seconds. You're in control. Nothing in your back, right? Nothing in your back. Yeah, great, you guys. The clock has begun. John, your clock has just begun. Awesome. Nice. Now, Ellen, I want you just to think pubis bone to sternum, right? Or belt buckle towards your chin, so you're really getting those abs to fire. Yeah, there you go. Great. Now drop your hips just a hair, squeeze your glutes, right? So for both of you, like quads are engaging, glutes are engaging. We're thinking pubis bone to sternum or belt buckle pulls towards your chin. You're driving the elbows down towards your toes. You're digging those toes in the ground. You're making it active. Awesome. You guys got 5 more seconds, not even. 3, 2, 1. You're resting, right? And then we've got one more set of each of these. Awesome. Olivia, 15 to 20, you're in control. Just getting those glutes to fire. Awesome, you guys. Yeah, great. Rest, recover, and then Ellen, John, when you're ready, we'll come back into that ball bridge. You guys look great. Olivia, how many did you get?
20.
Perfect.
I'm going to start my plank.
You got it. I'll start the timer.
Okay.
And Olivia, you are going. Awesome. Ellen, you look great. And you can, Ellen, get a little bit more range of motion. See if you can get just a little more range of motion. Yeah, as long as that feels good on neck and shoulders. That's the big thing about this, is just make sure neck and shoulders, head feels good. Yeah, it's tough, right? Because you want to keep that ball in. Yeah, great. Great, you guys. John, Ellen, 15 to 20. Olivia, that's 30 seconds. You got 15 more as long as you feel solid. Yeah. Awesome. Olivia, you're pal.
Oh, thank you.
You rock.
Bye, Olivia.
Bye, Olivia.
Bye.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow morning.
Yes,
That's
I
it.
see you tomorrow morning.
Nice job. Have fun on your Zoom call. Ellen, you're 20 seconds in.
I must have started early.
30 seconds, Ellen, not even. And 5 more seconds, Ellen. 3, 2, Ellen, you are pal.
Yay.
Ellen, feel free to stretch. You can do those ball stretches. John, I'll start you as soon as you're ready. How you doing?
We're pal, right?
No, you got one more play.
Oh.
He's trying to get out of it, Ellen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well,
Great
I think
time.
early.
Hey. John, are you playing?
No, because you haven't said go yet.
Okay, go. You got it. Go. Ellen, feel free to stretch. You can always do those ball stretches that we did if you want, or right, anything that's going to help kind of stretch out the pecs and shoulders, right? Stretch out your hamstrings, your quads, your glutes. Yeah, just kind of slow your body down. Awesome. You know, I don't know if you guys have a pool, but one of my favorite things to do is to swim after I strength. I know John and Olivia won't want to do that. All right, John, you got 15, not even 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. If you both have some time, we can run through some stretches. Do you guys want to run through a few stretches, a few static stretches?
Sure, that would be good.
Okay. Let's grab your ball. John, since you're down there, we'll do these ball stretches.
Boston. Okay.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So again, this is, and I have this series. I have this series online. And God, the video is so old, but it's all on my YouTube channel. It's under stretching and yoga. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off on your knees. Again, as long as your knees feel comfortable in this position. All right. So kneeling position. We're just gonna dive forward. Yeah, and again, just breathe. Allow for nice full circulation into your body. Yeah. Allow for nice full circulation. As you inhale, come slowly up. Let's take that ball to your side, right? So from this position, elbow's going to be at 90 degrees, shoulder's going to be at 90 degrees. Right, just like this, and then we're just going to kind of drop into that left shoulder, right? Yeah, great, right? And we're just going after your chest and shoulder. And what you can do is you can always bring that elbow a little bit down towards your hip, rolling the ball down towards your hip, and see how that stretch feels, right? You can. The cool thing about the ball is you can kind of move it around to find the most optimal stretch for you. One more time, exhale all the air out of your lungs, just kind of lean into it, and then as you inhale, we'll come up and we'll just roll it over to the other side. Right, so we'll do that same thing on the other side, right? Over degrees, shoulders at 90 degrees, and again, we're just going to kind of rotate and drop that right chest and shoulder into it. From John, your left. All right, and then again, you can kind of play with the positioning of the ball. Maybe rolling it back a little bit or rolling it forward a little bit to find the most optimal stretch for you. And then just hold and just breathe into it. All right, exhaling fully. Allowing for that nice full inhalation into your body. Exhaling fully. Allowing for that nice full inhalation. One more time here, exhale all the air out of your lungs. And then as you inhale, we'll slowly come forward and up. And with that ball on the side, we'll come into a little bit of a lunge. Again, we've done this before, right? We're going to tuck that back toe underneath. You're going to stand in this 90-90 position. So 90 degrees at the knee, 90 degrees at the hip. And then from here, we're just going to slowly hinge forward. We're going to tuck that tail a little bit and then just slowly hinge forward. So you can feel that stretch in the front of that glute or the quad and hip. And one of the things I like to do here too is a little bit of a kind of a yoga move, a little Anjaneyasana is what they call it. Hand on the knee, hand on the ball, and just kind of push your torso away a little bit as you pull that tailbone down and forward. And then just breathe. Exhale fully. Allow for a nice full inhalation into your body. Exhale fully. Allow for that nice full inhalation. One more time. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. And as you inhale, we'll slowly release out. We'll straighten out that front leg. Again, we're going to hinge from those hips. And we'll just stretch out that hamstring. Just finding that breath, exhaling fully. Allow for that nice full inhalation into your body. Exhaling fully. Allowing for that nice full inhalation. One more time here. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. And then as you inhale, we'll start to slowly come out. And then we'll do the same thing on that other side. So we'll bring that ball around, right? We'll take that front foot. And the front will come into that 90-90 position. Again, tuck that tail, or tuck the foot, tuck the tail, right? And then again, we'll let that hip shift forward. I like to, again, press my hand into the knee and into the ball and just gently press away. Exhale fully. Just allow for that nice full inhalation into your body. Exhale fully. Allow for that nice full inhalation into your body. One more time here. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. And as you inhale, we'll start to slowly come back. Again, we'll straighten out that front leg, right? And then we'll hinge forward from the hips. Hand on the thigh, hand on the ball, hinging forward from that hip joint. And again, just find that breath. Exhale fully. Allow for that nice full inhalation into your body. Exhale fully. Allow for the nice full inhalation into your body. One more time here. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. And as you inhale, when you're ready, you'll start to slowly come on up. And you guys are pal. How you feeling?
Good.
Good.
Ellen, how was it joining the group?
It was great. I'll get the hang of, like, I didn't know you guys were doing it on your own. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Well, that's
I was slower, for sure.
That's okay, right? And it John, what'd you say? Like, it happens, right? Sometimes Olivia will finish something faster than John. Sometimes John will finish something
I always,
faster.
if I'm too fast, I get to take a little bit of a break, which is always a good thing. And
yeah.
So I always appreciate getting those breaks.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
But I love the group. I love doing it.
It's nice having that camaraderie, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's, you feel like you're actually
Yeah.
participating along with other people. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
thank
you
you.
guys. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jordan.
Great.
Bye. Bye, John.
So I'll see you both tomorrow at 9. And again,
Good morning.
check out that. Yeah, remember that video's up there on YouTube, so you can
Okay.
you can practice. If you want,
Yeah,
right, you can practice that.
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, that'll help a lot.
Okay.
And thank you, Jordan.
I'll see you.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Have a good
Bye.
day. Bye, Ellen.
Bye.
You too.